for our art appreciation series. But yeah, as a result of working with Evolve, I've tried a lot of games that I wouldn't normally because it's just been such a great experience working with them. And this title in particular, it's a racing game, MX versus ATV Supercross Encore, that was recently released. It's $30 on the PC and PS4, and well, this is the one of all PR that game where I'd have to say, unfortunately, this time I'm not digging it so much. And today, here to talk with me about that is Saint Killjoy.
Hello. Yep, this is a big shout out to Evolve PR. I absolutely love that PR agency so much that I decided I'll go ahead and go out my comfort zone and play a game that I typically normally wouldn't even give a second look at. And I've had fun playing this, but I feel like I'm having fun for the wrong reasons because I'm laughing about how bad it is as opposed to enjoying it
Yeah,
for
that's never pleasant.
what it's supposed to be.
Well, one thing that just exemplifies this for me is that there's no tutorial. Like, there's a button that says clutch, and I don't know what the clutch is supposed to be for. All I know is that it just threw me into either a race or whatever mode you're playing without any real explanation of what you're doing here.
And there's no main menu options that it'll save. Like, you can go into the options and set it up, it doesn't save it, though. You gotta change it every
Oh, wait,
time that
really?
you do it. Yeah. Yeah, every time you start a match, you gotta go in there and change the settings. It doesn't auto-save it like it should.
Right now I'm rewriting in online sort of server type thing. You want to join?
Yeah. You're on online, you said?
Yep.
How do I find you? Do I check invites? Check invites. No doubt. You need to send me an invitation, bud.
So invite friend. At least the whole invite friend thing is pretty. I just put your name and I press invite.
I'm waiting for it. There it is. Check invites.
The story of this game is it was originally on MX vs. ATV Supercross Encore, which was originally on the Xbox 360 and PS3, and that was released in 2014, and it was rebooted for PC. It's supposed to be PC exclusive. Went on Steam Early Access. A lot of they got upset because the access a lot of systems locked off, even though there were the downloads access them yet. The how should I put this? The developers had not allowed access to them yet, so they built users hacked did a thing where they had to do their own little hack to get access to all the of the tracks and stuff that was still in there but just hadn't been given to them yet, and that's what caused the developers to give them access to that during Steam Early Access. And it was just, I feel really bad because MX vs. ATV and just like the MX franchise is very beloved. Users were looking forward to either whether it was an arcade or sim experience. Just nobody really got what they wanted, and I don't blame the developer for that, but I'm just disappointed in what happened and that this product didn't live up to expectations because a lot of people were excited for it. Like racing across dune buggies on the next generation on like the Devil's Playground, and we're like zooming around doing wheelies and stuff. That's exciting. That's an exciting pitch, but it just didn't really live up to that.
Well, I mean, the texture quality and it's not showing off what the PS4 can do or what it can capable of. I mean, even if you look in the background at that ship in the background.
Thing about the PS. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm hearing the same thing about the PC as well. I mean, it was originally a PS3 and Xbox 360 game, and then it still shows that very greatly.
Yeah. I mean, look at that barge in the background that's been beached. You know, it looks horrible.
Can I drive over there? Can I make it?
No, once you get past the buoys, you'll do this. I'll show you what will happen. You'll be too deep, and then you'll be floating face down, just like that.
Too deep. Yep. Where are you?
Are you, I don't even see you. You sent me an invite.
Okay.
I joined. I don't even see you, though.
Okay, I'm by the barge. I'm waiting. Oh, there you are. You're on an ATV?
Yeah.
Oh.
I figured, one of us could show off the bike and the other one could show off the ATV.
How did you, I haven't found an option to how to switch your vehicle.
You have to do it on the main menu when it says customize vehicle. You pick a vehicle there.
So, in free ride, you can't, freely switch between all the different stuff?
No. You gotta start a whole new free ride.
I can.
Now, what I'm hoping
at least
for...
we're seeing some persistence with the tracks.
Sorry to
interrupt you. Keep interrupting, so please.
No, that's okay. But what I'm kind of hoping for is I want to do an hour segment with 2 30-minute segments. It's just kind of like what I'm hoping to get out of this. If we go longer than that, that's cool. But that's just kind of like my initial plan.
Venusuckle is asking, there is combo and points for what purpose? What is this?
That's for doing the wheelies and stuff, for doing the tricks.
Have you found out how to be able to do the tricks? Because I haven't found out how to enable that.
You have to do the right stick. And so, like, let's say you're coming up over this little hill, you hit the right stick to pop it, and then you ride it. It's harder to do tricks with the ATV. If you're going to do tricks, highly recommend with the bike, because the bike's a lot more agile. There, I got a whip, but then I crashed. It's really hard to do the tricks with the ATV.
Yeah, like there was no tutorial. Like, I don't know how to do this. Was there a tutorial? Did I miss it?
No, there's no tutorial. This game is just figured out. I really think they're expecting people to have played the PS3 or Xbox 360 version and just carry it over into the next generation. But I mean, you would think that we were already playing something on the PS3. This doesn't look like a PS4 title. I think that's what part of my disappointment is.
The developer here, or at least what I saw on the page, was Nordic Games, which was also behind. They bought like the Darksiders property, and we recently saw a remaster of that. That was really impressive. So it's a little bit disappointing that this didn't work out as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if... Part of me really believes that what happened was, the old MX versus ATV was PS3, Xbox 360, and they were creating a port for PC, like Steam allows. And then somehow PS4 got into the mix of it too, and it's like, oh, okay, so we're going to have a PS4 title now. So I really feel like this was supposed to be a port, nothing more. But it's being billed as a standalone title now. And that's just my personal feeling.
As Encore, as a full remaster.
Yeah, no, it's not like the Darksiders 2 remastered. And I'm really disappointed, too, that the same studio that did the Darksiders 2 remastered also did this.
Have you figured out what clutch does?
When you're at the starting gates, if you want to like rev up your engine tie and not take off, that's what it's for.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I used to drive motorcycles, so at least I can explain that to you.
Okay, I'm starting to be able to explore more of these maps. At least seem pretty big.
Yeah, they're a good size, and like leaving the trails behind you in the wreckage. I mean, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I really kind of expected them to fade shortly after creating them, but the fact that they stick, means something. But I don't know. Do you wanna get in and do an actual race? Show off a little bit of the racing.
Sure. I just found some hidey holes and stuff, and I just scared a bunch of seagulls.
I wish
a bunch of flying bees.
I wish it would show something on the map where it would show the other player you're playing with where the heck they are at on the map, so that you could be over by them. Because even though
Apparently
we're both
I landed
here,
perfectly, and my viewer noticed I died.
yeah, there's going to be deaths. Lots and lots of death. I really hate the water effect of driving through the water. The textures
What do you mean?
look so bad. Just look at how the water's coming up off the wheels of the ATV. It's just very disappointing. Boom.
Oh.
How's it going, son?
Yeah, it looks like you're hydroplaning a little bit.
And it doesn't do it for me. The kicking up of the sand from the tires doesn't do it for me. Just nothing is really working as far as like expectations that I would have of a PS4 title.
Well, it's not so much the PS4 title, but this is my first experience with the franchise, and they were noticing that you were playing Jesus there for a second. The texture pop in. There's a lot of texture pop in and frame rate issues as well.
Oh yeah. Also latency issue when we get to online play. I'm sure everyone will see that too.
You wiped out the camera that was never supposed to be there. Oh gosh. Yeah, you want to start an actual...
Yeah. Take us on to
gosh.
the next segment. MX versus ATV Supercross. Oh, I've just been completely disconnected from the host. Wow, so you're going to send me an invite every time we do something else?
Yeah, you can't just transition from one mode to another.
Ouch.
So I have to start a new one and then invite you.
That's crazy. Let's do MX versus ATV Open.
I'm inviting you now.
Alright, I'm waiting for the invite. All the way from South Korea, bring it on over. Alright, I'll take the one from 2 minutes ago. I'm sure that's the one I want.
Yes.
I love that it says that the invite was sent 2 minutes ago, because it wasn't. The concept
it's really
of
disorienting
time.
that left trigger is brake, but it's not reverse. It's like you can pump your brakes, but you can't reverse if you hold it down.
Yeah.
So here's the intermission where you can just race around.
I want to see your back. Get back here. I want to take a look at your numbers.
You know I have back. Oh gosh. No. I'm just slipping and sliding all over the place. Have you ever ridden an actual ATV?
Yes.
And how does it compare?
I would rather ride the ATV. The actual ATV. For this being simulation, yeah. I love right now
for an arcade sort of goat simulator type approach to that.
Nah. I don't care for this either. Did you set it up for 30 laps?
I
Really?
didn't set it up. I didn't.
We're gonna
set
do
up
30
anything.
laps?
Wait, 30? I thought it was 4 laps. It says
Okay.
lap 1 of 4.
The girl was holding up a sign that said 30. Oh no.
I don't know what.
I'm like going on. Nelson, you're like so off track right now. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like the goat simulator kind of MX versus ATV games. Oh gosh. Oh, did you see they have a first-person camera?
Nah, I've not even messed with the first-person camera.
It is super. I'm really dizzy. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Too much jump. Too much. Where are you going, bud? See, this is what I'm talking about. Why I think there could be some fun had with this game, especially with the large group of friends all on the mic.
Oh yeah.
But again, it's the wrong reasons. You know, you're not having
It's
fun.
like, haha, everything is going to crap, not haha, this is really enjoyable.
Yeah, this is awesome. Like, oh yeah, we're racing. You know, instead we're like laughing about and making fun of all the stupid things that we're doing.
I don't know how I have like brand sponsorships on my car and on my person, considering I'm the worst driver of all time.
Sadly, I don't even know these companies. I've got no clue about any of this because again, this is a genre that I don't usually do. But you know, because I love Evolve PR so much, and they're like, "Hey, we need some coverage of this game." Yeah, I'm not going to say no to Evolve PR. You know, I've covered quite a few things that I wouldn't have regularly covered, just because it's like, hey, you know, I want Evolve PR to be successful.
Well, I mean, they also have a good reputation. I haven't played anything from them that I was like, I didn't like this.
Did you play Airscape?
Yeah, it was super hard. It was super hard.
Airscape is the first game to ever give me motion sickness.
Yeah, I'm friends with that developer now. We have like a game night or whatever, and
that's cool.
But it's just funny just how that was. You could tell there was a lot of love in that game. There's a lot of content. It's just super duper hard, which you wouldn't expect from the art style.
Yeah, the cutesy little, you know. I mean, just yeah.
Let's just say this: I killed more squids in my play of that game than I did Kerbals playing Kerbal Space Program.
Wow, that says something. Those poor squids.
What lap are you on?
I'm only 6 seconds ahead of you, so we're on the same lap. Underneath the position, it tells you plus or negative how far you are.
These ATVs are super hard to control.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's the harder of the two.
Which you wouldn't expect, which at least I wouldn't expect.
Oh yeah, because it's got 4 wheels.
Expect stability.
Yeah, no, it's the tougher of the two to play.
Is that the case in real life?
I enjoy both of them. I mean, again, it's a lot easier to corner and stuff on a motorcycle than it is on an ATV, but I feel like an ATV has more control than what this game is offering.
I feel like, you know how they have in like, sort of like bar and grills, they'll have like the bowl that you try to stay on?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the bull rider.
But yeah, I mean, we're both laughing, we're both having a good time. So there is fun to be had here. I just don't feel like it's fun for the right reasons.
I just flew out of my cockpit.
You called it the cockpit.
I don't know what to call it. Seat?
You flew off your bike, sir.
Place of justice, throne?
Oh, look. We see Nelson.
Ah. Eek.
What's up, bud? What numbers you rocking there? I can't tell.
990, and I didn't set those.
How come you didn't change them?
I didn't.
I mean, come on, you see my back? It's Killjoy 184. I mean, come on.
Well, what am I going to change it to? 420?
Oh, no, Nelson. Bad Nelson.
I'm just saying, we got some pretty banging music here. Wouldn't be totally out of place.
Yeah, the whole 5 tracks that this has. Don't get me started on the music. 5 tracks, every track sounds the same. Yeah.
Well, I think of it more as ambient music. Like, it doesn't purport to be like a licensed soundtrack that you get like in a open world sandbox game. It's just, it serves a purpose. It sets up the crazy action and stunts. Sunday.
Sunday! Vroom, vroom, vroom. All I want to do is my vroom, 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 and my vroom, vroom.
Oh. You know, this is giving me an appreciation for people who actually do this for a living.
Oh, I couldn't imagine doing this. It'd be so hard on your body.
Like just the controller vibration.
Oh yeah.
It's
Take that block with you, son. There, I'm gonna block you. Did you see your guy just drive through the block? How ridiculous is
I
that?
didn't see that. Yay! I finished the race.
Yeah,
The
I
winner
moved
is
to
me.
I moved a block in front of you to slow you down. You just drove right through it.
And you've got the crowd and the two racers. Is there a possibility for them to give you like bots? Like, is there an option?
No, online is online as far as I understand.
So there's no option for like bots if you don't have a full complement?
Not that I'm aware of. I haven't found one anyways. If you can find one, then banging.
Well, to be fair, like $30, that's like a budget release.
Well, considering a lot of new releases are $60, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, not so much new releases, but like things like Deadly Premonition. That's one of my favorite games of all time, and that was like $20. It was super unpolished, but it was really fun for the right reasons.
Now,
It was a good detective game.
What game is that available for?
That's on PC, PS3, Xbox 360. As I said, it has the roughest frame rate you'll probably ever see ever. It's not that old. It's $250 on Steam for the Halloween sale. Probably gonna pick it up there if my refund goes through in time. But
oh, what'd you refund?
I was not into Bard's Tale.
I got that for free from the Steam auction thing.
Yeah, Bard's Tale, it now includes the original 3 Bard's Tale games too, which I was like, hey, the 3 classics and the new one, but the interface for the old ones was, oh my gosh, I couldn't get my head around it.
Nelson, you cheater. I saw you do that.
You gotta shave off seconds where you can, man.
Yeah.
And the new one just game it all. Although I did see some interesting design things that they did, which I will use in the future. I try to take something out of every game I play.
Right.
But yeah, I think budget releases often kind of get maligned, although they serve a very important function. Perhaps ideas. You saw them a lot more back in the PS2 and Xbox era, right? Kind of the things that were weird or quirky games that might not warrant the full $60 price tag, but are interesting nonetheless.
Well, it wasn't $60 back then; it was 40.
Yeah, it was 40. Those come out around 30, 20. But the thing is that with the rise of indie games, even if it's a budget AAA title, there's AAA quality indie titles available for less. So it makes the price disparity almost not. It makes the difference non-existent. Like, I know a lot of independent games that are racing games. I know a lot of other games are racing games. Period, that go on sale frequently. And when presented with the option of not so much what I buy, but just purely what I play, this or speedrunners, for example.
Yeah, but
there's not
exactly a good comparison of this and speedrunners, because those are a little different.
Playing devil's advocate here, I think if you're someone who, okay, this game is $30. You're looking for a racing game that's fun, maybe on online or local multiplayer for your family. What are you going to choose? And for this, it's in that same vein of the old budget titles you get on PS2 and Xbox, where it's got a decent amount of value. You can have fun with it, but it's very rough, and it's not something you necessarily expect, especially for the hardware.
Well, for
But
me,
at the
you know,
same time,
speedrunners.
within modern climate, it's going against indie games, and these indie games feel like AAA games in quite a few instances.
Right,
Which is
but
why I'm saying, okay,
the problem with speedrunners is that's not a racing game on wheels. That's why I don't feel like
well,
it's a good
I just use that for
comparison.
an example. Um, have you heard of Dirt Showdown?
No, no, this is out of my genre comfort zone.
Dirt Showdown was an offshoot of the Dirt series. It was released as a budget title in 360, and it had a pretty significant amount of content, online local multiplayer. It was $40-$30, even
Oh.
new, and that was really. It took like the me aspects of the original Dirt, and it turned it into a demolition derby game, Dirt Showdown, and now it's on Steam and it's $20. And again, this is $30, and I'm just seeing for a number of games. I don't think fair is really I don't like to talk about price because price is relative, especially with the age of sales. But this isn't a game I would buy.
For $30.
I'd have been upset if I was someone who, for $30. If I was someone who especially loved the MX vs. ATV franchise, I would be a little bit miffed.
I think 15 to 18 would be about right for this.
I'd agree with that. 15 to 18. And again, I'm not one to talk about the price, but
yeah.
I was expecting more.
Oh yeah. I was expecting the cover. Give me the cover. That's what I wanted. I mean, really, the people that are going to get the most play value out of this are just the ones that have a big group of friends. They all get together. They all want to play the same game, and that's where the enjoyment and the fun's going to be had of this game. Doing it just like we are right now. I mean, it's fun, racing against each other and whatnot with Nelson breaking all the rules and getting away with it.
It's called off track. It's called off-roading. We have off-road vehicles for a reason.
Yeah. Every time I off-road, though, it makes me go back to a certain point.
You have to know when and where to off-road.
Yeah.
There's a method. It's
a little ridiculous. I love how I can lead the race for all the laps except the last one.
The crash is the best part of this game. Human folds in half, then clips through his own body. BuzzFeed. Oh, I unlocked some rider gear and a new rider.
Yeah, let's go back to the main menu that we can take a look at the customization options. And let's switch over to the MX and show the MX racing next. And I'm going to set up the breaking point.
One of the new modes that was debuted in Supercross Encore was something called Rhythm Racing. You want to try that out?
Yeah, we can try that out. All right, for anyone watching, I'm going to stop the stream and then restart it. I'm just creating a YouTube view break. So here we go. I call it a U break.